You wake up. You go through the motions. You do what's expected. But something inside you is restless. A quiet voice whispers, "This can't be all there is." You've built a life that looks right, stable job, tidy routines, relationships that fit neatly into boxes. Yet there's a hollowness, a gnawing sense that you're living someone else's story. This isn't burnout. This isn't a phase. This is your soul staging a rebellion. Carl Jung, the man who mapped the uncharted territories of the human psyche, once said, "The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely." And he was right. Because to accept yourself is to confront the parts you've locked away, the anger, the creativity, the hunger for meaning that you've buried under layers of shoulds and supposed-tos. From the moment you took your first breath, the world began carving you into a shape it could recognize. Don't be too loud. Stop daydreaming. Act your age. You learn to swap your instincts for approval, your curiosity for compliance. You became a collector of masks, the good child, the loyal friend, the dependable worker. These masks kept you safe. But safety comes at a cost. Feel that ache in your chest? That fatigue no amount of sleep fixes? That envy when you see someone living boldly, unapologetically? That's not random. That's your soul clawing at the walls of the cage you built. Jung called this cage the persona, the acceptable face you show the world. But when the persona becomes your only face, the soul suffocates. Here's what they don't teach you. The traits you've been taught to hate about yourself are the very ones that could set you free. Your sensitivity isn't weakness, it's a radar for truth. Your anger isn't a flaw, it's a boundary waiting to be drawn. Your daydreams aren't distractions, they're blueprints for a life that actually fits. Jung called these exiled parts the shadow. Not a monster under the bed, but a treasure chest of forgotten gold. But we don't talk about the shadow. We numb it. We scroll, we binge, we hustle, we pretend. Meanwhile, it grows louder, sabotaging relationships, fueling anxiety, haunting you with a life unlived. That unexplained rage at your partner? The self-sabotage that derails your goals? The emptiness after achieving what you thought you wanted? That's the shadow screaming. Notice me. Heal me. Free me. This isn't about fixing yourself. It's about facing yourself. And that takes courage, the kind that cracks you open. Start here, sit in silence. Not with meditation apps or white noise, but with the raw, uncomfortable quiet where truth lives. Ask yourself, what have I abandoned to belong? The art you quit. The opinions you swallowed. The love you rationed. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Burn the page if you must, but stop lying to yourself. Then, reclaim your no. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you say no to your soul. Start small. Decline the draining coffee date. Skip the obligatory party. Protect your time like it's the last currency you have, because it is. Next, flirt with your shadow. Dance alone to a song that moves you, even if it's embarrassing. Write a poem and hide it, unpublishable and raw. Tell someone a secret you've never voiced. Watch how the world doesn't end. Watch how you come alive. This will terrify you. You'll want to retreat to the safety of the masks. You'll hear voices, parents, exes, society, scolding. Who do you think you are? But here's the secret, those voices are echoes. The chains holding you are made of cardboard. Break them. Jung wrote, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." But becoming yourself isn't a privilege, it's a birthright. You owe it to the child who once believed in magic. To the teenager who scribbled dreams in journals. To the future ancestor you're meant to become. This isn't about perfection. It's about permission. To be messy. To change your mind. To outgrow people. To want more. To fail gloriously. To take up space. To exist without apology. The world will resist. You'll lose followers. Outgrow friends. Face accusations of selfishness. Let them talk. Wolves don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. One day, you'll wake up and feel it, the weight lifting. the masks gathering dust. The joy of a life no longer split between who you are and who you pretend to be. You'll realize the prison door was never locked. You just forgot you held the key. So ask yourself, what's one thing you'd do today if you weren't afraid? Not a grand gesture, but a whisper. A text sent. A boundary drawn. A no spoken. A yes to something that lights your soul on fire. Do that thing. Then do another. And another. This is how revolutions begin.